Joined now by Mayor Craig Copeland from Cold Lake here at the premiere, or should I say VIP screening for Moments in Space Time. We talked before off camera just about how much this means to Cold Lake. Also, being able to see a movie with people you know is probably really special as well.
Oh yeah, and the scenery, of course, you know where it's all going to be shot, so it's really cool. I mean, local actors and other actors are brought in, of course, real famous people, so it's going to be unique. I mean, this is a once-in-a-lifetime experience.
And it's obviously a nice moment for the economy as well for Cold Lake. What else is going on in the economy that you and City Council have had to tackle recently?
Well, I mean, the downturn, right? Unfortunately, a lot of people in Cold Lake are losing their houses, so that's been a really tough pill for people to swallow. We're trying to keep the taxes as low as we can and just trying to incentivize business to come to Cold Lake, and we're pretty excited. We've got some new businesses coming to Cold Lake, some increase in housing start. So I think the big thing is the new fighter jet for the military base. I think that'll really boost our economy, and we'll just see some major investment on Fort Wing. We desperately need the men and women out there to do a great job for Canada, and it looks like the federal government's going to spend about $500 million worth of investment over the next 5 years on the base. So that's great. Going to be big boost for our local economy.
Can you put into kind of quantifiable term of just how much that means for the community in terms of the type of jobs it brings in or the employment opportunities it brings?
Yeah, well, what's going to happen is all the old hangars are going to slowly come down. So there's lots of construction jobs that are going to happen in Cold Lake next summer, and then probably for several years after that. So you're going to have a lot of construction people coming into town, maybe not necessarily permanent jobs, but a lot of people filling your hotels. Our hotels are just as empty as everybody else's in the Northeast, so for the hotel restaurant, they've been really suffering, so it's going to be exciting for them to get some business, hopefully starting next summer.
And I understand you have a couple of other projects as a city going on in the next 6 or so months.
Yeah, we've got a lot of exciting projects. One is the RCMP building. We're going to build a brand new RCMP building here in Cold Lake. We just finished off a big artificial turf football field that's we're really proud of. But we've got things like the public works shop. We'll see how the budget goes. We're expecting maybe some bit of a cutback here on the provincial funding, but we'll deal with whatever comes our way.
Fair enough. And is there any other more exciting events or kind of comings and goings that we should know about as well, like whether it's even just a large weekend thing?
Well, I mean, next summer, Cold Lake Air Show is going to be amazing. We've signed up the Blue Angels, so you're going to have the Snowbirds and the Blue Angels at the air show in the middle of July. Look it up. It's going to be a fantastic show, and that'll be really exciting next summer. But of course, everybody's gearing up for Santa's going to come in a couple of months. So usually the Christmas here is a lot of fun, and but there'll be a couple of different events. I mean, this weekend coming up on Saturday, there's so many different events to go to, and Cold Lakers like to get out and have a good time, and even though the economy is really tough, people are supporting a lot of the nonprofits as best they can.
And that obviously becomes important in the next month or so.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And whether it's Bullarama, the Ag Society, or Yuck Yucks, or this big event here tonight, but everybody works together as best they can, and the nonprofits in our community is all done by volunteers, and that's really like this film, the volunteers are behind any community.
Absolutely. Thanks again for this time, Mayor.
Okay.